Uh, Hi, Hal. Good evening from Hall, who I joined in India, and good afternoon, who are all joined from out of India. I am audible. Could you please anyone confirm me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Hal. Good evening. Thanks for joining this session. Uh, as we all come across uh, the demo on these sessions and coming to me, myself, Ravi Prasad. I have an 7+ years of an experience in an IT industry, and I have worked around four big MNC companies in my career, and I have worked on the domains banking and e-commerce and insurance domain, and I have hands-on experience on ETL tool, Informatica, and nowadays the cloud technologies. I used as an AWS, Azure, and then GCP. Mostly in three projects, I have used an Azure. So nowadays in the market, the looking more on that Azure. And coming to the code stack, so it is an SQL and then Python. So as you guys know that earlier there was no concept for Python for an ETL tester. Now if you go in a market, the people are looking for the ETL tester become an even additional tech stack is needed for it in Python. And I will let you know that why the Python is came into the picture for as a test as a ETL test engine. And using an SQL, we can do that all the ETL validation. But why the Python came into a picture, that I will give the idea, and also uh, I will give you why the cloud is coming to a picture and all. So this is all about myself. I would like to know about you all. Could you please go one by one for introduce yourself?
Yes, I'll
Uh,
go first. My name is Deepak. Um, I, I am from Bangalore. I'm currently working as a software tester, and I would like to upskill myself with ETL testing. But right now, I'm working as an automation tester. I'm using Playwright as my tool, and I would also like to do some ETL work as well. That's
nice.
all from me.
Thank you,
Hello.
Deepak.
Yes, my name is Dolphin Kenyanya.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I'm in education. I teach ICT and computer science, but I want to
Mm-hmm.
upgrade myself and get skills. I'm interested in software and testing engineering. I have
Mm-hmm.
done manual a little bit, but the reason why I'm here, I want to uh, get more skills on testing side, my especially automation. Thank you.
Nice.
Hi, my name is Valli and I'm joining from Bangalore, India. I am attending this session to know more about this ETL testing as I want to upskill myself. I would like to be plotted on projects which involve ETL testing. That's the reason I am here.
Nice, Wally. Next.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who is it?
myself Omkar Shrotri.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Pune. Uh, I have 3 years of experience in manual testing. Side by side, I am doing automation testing as well. I have a little bit knowledge about Java and Selenium. Uh, and I want to excel in ETL testing as well. So I'm here for ETL testing.
Thank you, Homkar.
Yeah, thank you.
Who want to go next?
I can go next. Good morning.
Yeah, please.
I'm in US, so I'm looking for ETL testing. So like what I want to learn is it Progress the same as the SQL, Progress SQL?
Yeah, Shiva. For your question answer is
Mm,
PostgreSQL is a kind of one of the database. Okay, that is
okay.
not a even the long way. So it is just a database. So as we know that we have in multiple databases, right? Oracle, SQL Server, and Postgres. So Postgres
Oh,
is one of the database, but
mm,
we can talk or we can discuss or we can deal with the Postgres database using SQL.
okay. Okay. So you'll teach that in the syllabus, like in this class?
I will answer you for your question in detail in my demo. Is it fine?
Oh, okay. And yeah, that's what like maybe I may get upcoming project on this one, so I'm new to this, so I wanted to learn.
Sure, sure, no problem. I will let you know how it will be help this you for. Okay,
Oh, okay, yeah, thank
okay. Uh, I think we left with Sumit and uh, Sumit. You want to go ahead? Hello, are you talking in mute? Okay, guys. Nice. Thanks for introducing yourself. So I go teach about yourself, like what is the background we have, and so I can define myself like from which track I can start it. Okay. Let me share my screen and uh, I want to the session should be an interaction session. Okay, it's not be the one way of communication. In anywhere you guys have any questions, please raise your answer, unmute yourself, and please ask your question.
That's fine. Sure.
Yeah. Let me share screen. So, are you able to see my paint screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for confirmation. Just I wanted to understand what is an ETL, then we will go in detail. Okay. The project to project, the architecture will change and data will change. This is just I am giving a rough idea that coming to the ETL project, what is my source data? Right into here, then celebrate interval, this we can load and this is from point. Okay, this will count. Okay, now E means extract and tree means transfer and L means load. This is called ETL and see actually what it will do in ETL. As we know that I retain data, the ETL tester mainly deals with the data. What developer usually it will do, he will use a couple of applications and he will load the data into the particular system. So as a ETL tester, what we have to do is, so whatever the developer has loaded the data is an 100% accurate as per the business logic. So that is we want to make sure. So as a ETL tester, what we will come to the document, for us we will get the mapping document. So what is that mapping document it contains actually? I will explain in my class what actually it contains, but high level it contains the what is your source, what is the business logics are applied on your source data, what is the expected data should be there in our target table. So what is the target table name, column name? What is the target table name? What are the columns should be there in the particular table? What is my staging table? So everything should be there in the mapping document. For ETL tester, the Bible we can say that, or the main fundamental is mapping document. So here we can come to know that what is our source data, where it is coming. If you see here, I like the picture actually I differentiated the diagram, right? See, you can consider this is as an one file system and this is an another file system and this is an on DB1, this is DB2, this is DB3. Why actually extract is required in every project? Why ETL comes to the picture, Nowadays, even previous projects as well, data is not coming from the one source. Either the data it comes from form of an file or database 1, database 2, database 3. Database 1 might be the Oracle database, database 2 might be the SQL Server, and database 2 again might I said database 2. Yeah, the small which are a small DB. This might be a SQL Server, and this one might be a Postgres. So we have then the different types of files and different types of data. So what we have to do? So those all these data we need to extract. We need to extract and we load it to somewhere. That is we are coding as in and staging. So what is the staging? Here all the data is in the form of file or DB or anything. But as I mentioned, this is the rectangular square box. Inside this we have, right? So now one rectangular square box, I name it as a stage. So what we will do actually, whatever data comes from the file or DB different format, it will load into a one format that we will load into a staging. So now what happened? Our all different types of data now came and now I can see in the one format that all loaded in my staging. Okay, and in above if you see I written transformation. What actually it will do? Once I get the data from an in a one format, right? So now I can apply my all the business logic and transformation as per the mapping document, as per the business requirement, etc. So here we will apply all transformations and we load into a particular table. Just we can consider table 1, table 2, table 2 and table 3. So what happened here data all the raw data now it is formatted a one particular type of data. Now I have applied all the transformation logic, expression transformation, everything I applied as per the business requirement. So now I load it to here is the segregated data. So now the last concept will come load. So we know that now our data is ready to display in the application. For example, I will take the our Indian bank as an SBI bank. So as we know that in an SBI bank, so in annually or quarterly, they will say right like in quarterly this much of revenue we got it, or this much of loan we have provided. The result it will come right. So how it will come? So all the data is loaded to the data warehouse. What is the data warehouse? So data warehouse is a collection of data from different sources. So by this data, we can gather the result for the uh, uh, stakeholders. What is the they required? They require is the result, the data into a number, how many accounts it has an opened, how many loans we have provided, right? So those we can get it from data warehouse. So I hope now it is little bit you guys can understand. So why ETL came into a picture? If anyone have any doubt, please?
So like the process is we gather different types of data from different database and then we extract it and put it in staging environment and from then
Yes.
we apply transformations, right?
Yes.
Okay, and when we extract the data, is that stored in data warehouse initially?
No, not in initially. This is the end. This is the target we will call. Source data is
Oh,
this one, and
mhm.
target is our data warehouse. So actually, just I am giving an I provided an Indian State Bank, right?
Okay.
So just just think about it, right? Just imagine it will come. What ETL concept is only required for an banking domain? No, right? If we go, for example, Flipkart, Amazon, uh, any go hotel sector, every day, right? Every day business is running. End of the day, I need to know, right? How much, for example, coming to the Flipkart, I should know, right? How many orders I have delivered today. how many has been returned, how many customer has sent a replacement. The end of the result we want, right? So that result will be stored in data warehouse. From the data warehouse we will get the result. So that nowadays we are using a different tools or an application, so that we will get, or else using the SQL BI report. You guys are aware and right, the BI report. So the BI report is, it will make your the collections of data into a report as per the business requirement. For example, coming to the hotel section, how many orders you have sent, how many revenue you got per day, how many order you kept, everything. So ETL is not only strict for the one domain, it will stick for the, all the domains whichever data is present. I hope you guys are got it, like which are all the domains can ETL they can use. Is it
Yes.
clear?
Yes. So basically, once we extract data, data warehouse is the place where we are going to store.
Yes.
Okay. And the
Again, it is,
and the data
yes.
and the
Yeah,
data
please
in
go
the
ahead.
data warehouse will not be in the clean format, right? Or is it?
No, no, it is in the clean format. It is in target, right? So what we
Uh,
have did, that is what. Once we have done, we have did everything here in the transfer, right? So as per the client requirement, everything we have did. In the staging, what we did, we have cleaned the data. We have cleansed the data. We have formatted the all the different types of source data into one particular data in the staging
mhm.
area. After that, what we will do, we will apply all the business business transformation logic here. So now is ready. Data is ready. That we will store into data warehouse. Why we are using data warehouse? Again, it is a big concept. Yes,
Mm.
you guys know that uh, going to the bank, if you have opened in an account, right? You can go and ask any year of statement. You will get, right.
Yeah.
We can able to download, right? So that is called, and they will use a SCG type 2, SCG type 2 changing dimension table 2. The database, again database concept, database, how database has designed, right? So that is again a big concept. Why we need a data warehouse? For any important records or data, we need a SCD type to data warehouse. SCD type is nothing but a change dimension cycle 2. So this is an SCD type 2. So data warehouse is again the big concept. So we will come to know that why we have an SCD type 1, SCD type 2. So SCD type 2 is nothing but a, we can store the historical record, right? For banking or an important for the governance sectors, those things other card, if you come into the other card, it will be track everything, right? When you have when you have an applied for another card, when it is ready, and after how many times you have changed the address, how many times you have changed the phone number. That is needed for the government, for the strictly, right? Why? Because it may be the chances to get into an threat to the government, right? Someone can use and all, right? So such type of, coming to the banking also, we need a data warehouse called SCG type 2. We need a historical records. If I have an account, I can check my account past history as well, right? When I want it.
Right.
Hello.
Yes.
So that is the, yeah, that is the use of data warehouse. So once cleans data is here, from here they will take the form. And now I will give the one more example. So data warehouse. For example, I am on working in XYZ company. I wanted to know that my project as an I talked with the client and I given XYZ budget for that project. So I wanted to know that in my company, how many employees are working as a developer and how many employees are working as a tester and how many employees are working as an scrum master and how many employees are working as an XYZ, right? I wanted to know, right, to get, so where we will get. So that is using SQL we will get. So that is data is stored in the data warehouse. Using SQL, we can get the all the data. So now the BI report will do the same thing. Earlier it was not there, but the behind that, the everything was written in the SQL. When I wanted to when I wanted to know the, for example, if Infosys is saying that annually this number of employees we have hired you, this this much of revenue we got it. So how they will get it? Everything it is in reported in BI report, but indirectly everything is written in SQL query. Is it clear? So now
Yes.
I hope I went given the big picture of what is an database, what is an ETL. So where it will come into a picture into a project. So one statement I can say that the ETL is required, which are all the projects dependent on the data. Going to banking domain, going to the insurance domain. I given you the banking, right? If you go to the insurance also, we need, right? How many insurance policies we have provided? How many members has been applied? How many 100% successful we have distributed the amount? For insurance also is required. Go to the auto insurance, health insurance, whatever, whichever data related with data related domains are there. For all the domains, the ETL will come into a picture. Is it clear?
Yes. One quick question
Uh,
here.
yeah, please go ahead.
Um, just in this picture, what is TB1, TB2, TB3? Are these tables?
Yeah, that is. DB1 means you can we have in different data sources, right?
No,
For
this
example,
TB, inside transformation.
yeah, this is table 1, table 2, table 3.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Table 1, table 2, table 3. Yeah, just we will, what I will do, it is a simple architecture. Just I want to do, because you may, you guys already working as a tester, for a few of them working as automation tester, few for working as a manual tester. You guys are know, right? Just I wanted to give you that instead of, we will come complex picture. I don't want to make it confusion, you guys. What is an ETL? What is the role ETL it will do? I wanted to understand with the simple basic, the flow diagram. I tried my best.
It is clear, yeah.
Anyone have, yeah, anyone have any question on ETL?
Okay, I missed out because I had an issue with the connection, but I will follow from where you are. In case of anything, I'll ask. I've joined right
Sure.
now.
Please,
Okay.
please. Yeah, please. No problem. So now the source extraction, why it is an extraction is required, source and all transfer. Okay. Now let me move it.
Okay, can I ask a question? Okay, as I said, I
Yeah,
was in
please.
there. The load phase. So the data is loaded into which place or format?
One
Under the
minute.
load phase here. After transforming it, and then we have load.
Yeah, loaded. Your question is the data warehouse here, where we will load, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually the target table we will mention. For example, uh, just I will give data warehouse. We have an XYZ company, right? For this
Mm-hmm.
company, we have a database. So target
Mm-hmm.
table we will call as a target table. But all the use data we cannot simply store in the table. So we will design the data warehouse as per our requirement. So we will store it here. For example, this is the target table behind that. For example, I have an XYZ as a company. When I log in it as an administrator or you are a director of for the company you have that everything access for the director role, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you move on to the home page, you can see that number of employees are there in your company.
Okay.
Okay, so that data
Alright.
it will come from data warehouse. So data
Alright.
it is there in the data warehouse. So it will reflect. We can't see it in the data as in here like that, right? So for the business or the director or they wanted to see in an application. For example, UI you using right websites. If you go your one of the any take it in any company XYZ, if you log into the as a director role or administrator role, so you can see how many number of employees are there, but data it is there in a here, so that is reflecting in your application.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Is it clear?
Alright.
So let me move on. So I hope ETL is clear. Why ETL and which are all the domains it is. Now let me move on to what is the SQL. See, where is this there? Let me go to okay. So what is the key importance of an okay? What is the key importance of an ETL here? So as diagram as I explained there, right, as a pictorial diagram. Now we will go in detail in the wording and explanation. So data integration. So as we observed, right, in our diagram, the source data is from different files and databases, right? So that is called data integration here. So ETL brings the data from the multiple separate sources. It is a database, files or APIs, allowing organizations to create unified view thereof data. So unified there with as an unified data where we have created, that is called stage in our diagram, right? So in our diagram, there was a different sources and databases. We have created a staging. So as I the data cleaning and quality it comes. As I told, we have in one module called as a transformation. As I told, we will apply the business rules, logics and transformation logic, right? There it will come data cleaning and quality. That is we mentioned during the transformation phase. ETL helps the cleans the filter and standardize the data and removing the duplicate and fixing the error and ensuring the consistency across the system. So the next point I told data we did already transfer and we send it into the target. So when send it to the target, what is the use? So that is the comes next better decision making. ETL supports the data warehousing and business intelligence. BI report I mentioned. Now the tools they are using BI report to easily get the reports by preparing the data in the structured way, enabling faster, more accurate analysis and reporting. So that is what I mentioned data warehouse where we will store it. So as per the requirement, administrator log into the BI report or any website or any application, we can able to see the data uh, in the count and as well. That is decision making. Moving to the next. One minute. Apology for you guys are holding. Yeah, now it comes to an automation for data workflow. So the ETL process can be scheduled and then automated. So what happens, that daily data which will come, right? Not every project is not like that. Like the past 1 month data, it will come and I will load it here. Few project, right? For example, banking I will take. What happens, every day we will do the transaction. Nowadays, after in an India, when came to the UPI payments, right, we will do, each person will do number of transactions per day using phone pay, credit, Google Pay, right? The transaction is different. So based on the project, based on the data type, it will work. So ETL process can be scheduled and then automated, reducing the manual work and ensuring the data pipeline runs in consistently and reliability. So you may ask a question like, as you said that it will extract, it will load, transfer, it will. Who will do that? So transformation, extraction, transformation and all, as the data engineer, we will write the code. But for schedule and all, we have in a market the well-known, in a market we have in so many tools. Earlier, a legacy system when we are using as a control M, that was one of the scheduling tools. But now you guys already know that there is a cloud system. Though cloud system, it contains both, uh, what I can say, we can automate that, we can schedule, and as well we can write the code as a data engineer. You can write the code using an Azure, and also you can automate the using an Azure tool. So that is the cloud concept. Now in the cloud itself, we can together as an, we can automate, we can schedule the data load, and we can write the code there itself. And now it is coming to the complaints and data governance. As I told, right, in the diagram, by transferring and storing the data in systematically, ETL helps the maintain for audit trial. So as I told, STD type 2 data, here we will use track our historical data. How many times he has changed. For example, right, one of the company I am working on, XYZ company. Currently, just assume, currently my work base location is in Bangalore. Due to some reason, the project or family, I may change to Chennai location, right? So that should be tracked, right? Again, I may came to Bangalore. So that is called historical data. It should be there. That should be maintained in ETL and data warehouse, the performance. So we have the developer will write the code for an performance, but as an ETL tester, we need to ensure that he hasn't loaded the right data into the right table. Okay, scalability and flexibility. Now we have a modern ETL tools nowadays. Earlier legacy system we were using an Informatica and one of the IBM defined tool. But now we have a cloud concept. Now most of the projects they're moved into the cloud. I will explain in the future why cloud came into a concept. Okay. So this is all. I hope now at least ETL, complete ETL background with my diagram explanation as well as by theoretically I given. So coming to this course, the topic we will cover in this course as main the data warehouse concept. So here I will make you guys an understand completely what is the data warehouse. Okay, what is the data warehouse? How it is designed actually to build a data warehouse? What are the data warehouse architecture they have used? In an architecture, we have a new single tier, two tiers, and multi-tier. And what is the data modeling? And data modeling, it will come. What is a star schema? What is a snowflake schema? So using data model, we will build the architecture. From the architecture, we will build the data warehouse. This is all depend upon the project and data flow. Okay, this will come into the data warehouse concept. Coming to the SQL. So actually, most of the you guys are there in automation team, work as an automation team and all, right? So to deal with any one of the core subject, we need a language. For example, coming to the person, we need a English or Japan and any one language to communicate each other. If I someone is asking anything, I want when I understand something, then I can only reply, or I can when he's asking something, when I can understand, then only I can give it to back him, right? The response. So the structured query language. Okay, this is we will not call as an high level language. The Python, Java, other we will call as an high level language. But SQL we will call as a structured query language. The structured query language is mainly used to communicate with the databases. Okay, coming to the databases, we have a different types of uh, databases. We have Oracle, we have SQL, we have, and Postgres. And we have now cloud came into the picture, right? In Google Cloud, we will call it as a data lake. We will call database, but terminology it will change. Okay, the data lake we will call. In coming to the Azure, Azure table or Azure database we will call it. Okay, here what happens, and you guys may have a question. So what is the difference? I said five different DB: Oracle, SQL, Postgres, and then Google Cloud Data Lake, and Azure Table Data. Nothing but these are all the same. The infrastructure is different. And coming to the DB to DB, couple of our SQL query or comments will change. Okay, that is, there is no big difference. The rest all will be same. And SQL, you will learn here a data definition language, data manipulation language, data control language, and transaction control language. We have a string functions and date functions, sorry, aggregate functions, joins and set operations. Okay, and one example I wanted to give you, right? You guys already have come across this scenario. I think I feel any one of the website, right? Aadhaar card or our mobile number, we will treat it as a critical data, right? This is a important information. This should not, it should not be disclosed to anyone, right? In a website or any some other application, what happens? Let me uh, one sec. I will give the example. I will take it here only. What happens? I have a mobile number, right? Just imagine 105, and I have an uh, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think you guys can observe, right? So we wanted to disclose the critical or important information into the other side. The data will be in an application will displayed like this. How it be possible? Possible using SQL. Using SQL backend, we will form our data into a database. What we will do, first four letter and last two letter we will keep it as it is, but remaining number we will mask in the database. This we will be apply our
Can you share your
expression.
screen?
We can't see. You're not sharing your screen. Kindly.
Is it? So I give it as it's my bad. He could have informed earlier on. No problem. Let me share my. Able to see? Hello.
Yes.
Able to see my screen? Yeah, earlier was explaining our important data or critical data that should not to be disclosed for unknown person. For example, it is a phone number. You guys are observed in any applications or website, our phone number, our Aadhaar card number, our visa number should be masked. Either it should be a middle of the number or head of the number. So how we will achieve this one? This will achieve using a SQL query. That is, we will call expression transformation. Expression transformation. So we have lot of transformation. This is the one example. This is a well-known example. All of may see this one. So that's why I have given this example. So how we will achieve this using a SQL? We will write it and the developer will load this. So we will make sure that having a table, for example, ABC and mobile number column should be like this. In your database, you can see 10 digits, but when you loading into the target table, right, it should be in this format. So what we will do, we will write the developer will write the code into, but we wanted to make sure he is written right way. The first four digits should be display and last two digits should be display. Middle of four digits should be marked something. Either should be this character or some other character. This should be, we should do. This is an one example. We wanted to make sure this as a ETL tester, he has written correctly or not. Is it clear?
Yes.
So, oh, yeah, I am there. So, I explained one of the expression transformation, how it is in useful. Whatever the functions we have in a SQL that is using, we can do as per the client requirement. And maybe question, right? Even automation tester, I think overall working as a manual tester and automation tester, maybe they know little bit about the SQL. At least what I can guess, at least select star from table line where you can apply some conditions. I hope you guys are know that much, right? Because in your day-to-day activity, it is required to get the data or compare the source and target, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, coming to the SQL, why we need to learn SQL? This is a question, right? See, the database, when you wanted to discuss with data or deal or talk with the databases, what is the language we are required? Only one language, that is SQL. We don't have an other than SQL language to discuss with the database. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So, any uh, someone is yeah. Any questions, please?
No.
Hello. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
I hope it is clear. Yeah. So the SQL should be need for overall working for the data domain project or data related job roles. Either it be a data engineer, either it be a data analyst, either it be a data scientist, either it be a data engineer, whoever data related domain project or data related domain tech stack, the SQL is fundamental. It is a, we will call it a basement for the house building. So this is a SQL is very important. Now I will get into a Python. Why? Yes, we know that like SQL is enough, right, to do the ETL validations. Why Python is came into the picture? The Python is came into a picture when cloud comes more. The cloud, when cloud is an introduced, then the Python came into a picture. Earlier, as a ETL tester, we were the file system was very less. Always DB. All the projects and data was storing in earlier as a DB. But the cloud comes to a picture. All clouds is working as an HDF. How do a file distributed file system? It's working as an HDFS. Hadoop distributed file system. So our data is now in the format of more files as well as DB. But earlier before cloud, only a few files with more databases data. Now all the projects are now moved to the cloud system. The cloud system might be a Google Cloud, AWS, or Azure. Okay. So now it come to here, the our data should be in the form of more of files and DB. So now we want to work with the file system. then the Python came into a picture. Earlier we have an very less file system data. That time we were using a Unix command for comparing the file data between DB data. But now the data is in use. Coming to cloud system, data is in use. You cannot validate 100% accuracy using Unix command. The DB to DB communicate using SQL validation, but DB to file you cannot do. So now that Python came into a picture. So using Python we can validate, or we can automate our file data into a DB data, and we can validate each other. So now here in this course, the Python, the main basics of Python. Okay, as you guys are know that Python, it is like SQL is always need for all the data stack domains, right? The Python also using even web applications, even process handling, so many domains and stacks. But in Python, okay, basic Python, we will learn what is a Python, what is a conditional statement, what is the data type, functions, oops concept. Once we are good with the basics of Python, then we can move uh, based on our stack. Okay, for here we are using a Python pandas libraries for the ETL automation. Python pandas libraries is enough for the ETL automation. Here the library, what it will do actually, we will get the data into the file system, that it will for change into a data frame. Data frame is nothing but a table. Okay, so then data is there in the form of a table, then we can do our validation. So once we are good with the basics of Python, then we will move into the Python pandas library. With the Python pandas library, how we can automate our ETL validations. The ETL validations, it may be a count validation, it may be a data validation, it may be a transformation logic validation, it may be a expression validations. All those we can do using Python pandas. So I told already the why SQL is very important. So if you see here, data analyst, he can use data scientist, data engineer, cloud engineer, ETL developer, AI or machine learning engineer, or full stack developer, and even cyber security. Most of all, the as I told already, SQL only the one language we can use to communicate with the database. So next, coming to the Python. So Python, why we need to Python compared to the Java and other languages? Python is very easy. It is a kind of an English grammar language. We have some syntax. When we know the syntax, we can easily learn compared to other languages like Python and other languages. Okay, so once we are good with the basic Python, so as per our role, ETL tester, the pandas library is enough for to automate our ETL validation. And also, I will let you know that what Azure Cloud, what are the tabs we are using in a cloud for a ETL tester, where file come into picture, where it will sit, and what is the pipeline they have written in an Azure, how they are scheduled. Okay, and I will give more about Azure things. Anyone have any questions, please?
Yes. What is the tool that we are going to use in this course?
Tool here, the tool coming to the Azure we will use. Okay, for this demonstrate how the developer has written the using an Azure. Okay, and how we can validate those using Python.
Okay, so do we need Azure account for this?
Yeah, in the, once we are good with the basic, just we can create the free account and we can validate the things.
Okay. And once we finish the course, like how many years of experience can we prove in ETL testing?
It's based on the confidence or how much we have learned. So based on that we can put. Okay. So when we have an expertise in a Python as well as SQL, you can keep more than 3+ years.
Okay.
Okay,
And
all
go
right,
ahead, go
go
ahead.
on.
Yep. Please.
Okay, I have a question. So for
Yes, please.
someone to take this course, maybe what's the background knowledge one needs to have before joining this course?
Come again.
What's the background knowledge needed for someone to join this course?
Okay. Okay. Got it. Uh, for this, there is no background is required. So the sequel is mainly we will learn to how to discuss or how to deal with the database. Okay, so there is no mandatory the prerequisite knowledge is required for this course.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Um, is this course going to teach us developing the ETL framework in advanced level, or is it just like basic level framework?
The framework that we will use for the ETL, the validations, not for fully developer things. Okay, just we will use the ETL scenarios framework.
Okay, so won't we be developing the framework from scratch?
The scratch, that is what I'm saying. The scratch and the scenarios what are related to the ETL.
Okay.
And in the beginning, someone has been asked what is the Postgres. Did I answer for this question? I forgot her name. Like who is an ask the Postgres? Please
Okay, can I ask another question?
please go ahead.
How long does it take for this course for one to complete? How long is it going to take?
I will max. I will try to close it in 50 days, or it may be depend upon the our deep depth of an explanation. So it will take more than 10 days.
Sorry, 10 days.
50 days isn't the decided date, but it's a depend upon the clauses. If you go in detail, it may take more 10 days, 60 days. You can take it account.
2 months,
Days,
basically.
2 months. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And this is the free demo class. You guys are like my way of and teaching, and you got the content of the what is the learn in an ETL and what is okay. So please tomorrow onwards the class regular classes will start on same time 9 p.m. in an IST. Okay, and do the registration, and you can attend the tomorrow onwards for the regular classes. And I will send you in the group. Okay, there is in one link. So coming to the ETL or Python, it should be not in theoretical classes. Be friends. Okay, friends, please be mindful. Okay, it is not a theoretical classes. Need a more exercises. It is a practical. It is a practical. Coming to the ETL and Python, when I am explaining, right, you guys think like it is a mathematics. Oh, I know this, but not like that. When we when you practice, then you come to know why this error is came. Then when you practice, then you come to know realization. What I missed it, where went wrong, what is the error this one. If we miss the semicolon, what is the error, what is the syntax error, what is the invalid table name error. So more is practice. Okay, and I will send the one link. So you guys tomorrow before coming to the class, please go through that video and install the sequel. Tomorrow onwards I will start with the sequel.
Okay.
I have a
What?
question.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Hi, myself Sudha. Um,
Yes, sir.
So, what are all the databases will be covered in this training? I I understood like we are like learning that SQL, but what is the
Mhm.
database we are querying here?
Yeah, good question, Sudha. Sudha, I will teach the Oracle, and as I told already, the database to databases only the few syntax it will change and command it will change. Rest all will remain same. There is no change. One example I wanted to give, right? As you guys are aware, when I wanted to validate the complete data validation between source and target, in an Oracle, I will use the minus. Select
Okay.
star from table A minus select star from table B. So it is in working in Oracle. But in SQL Server, I need to use instead of minus, I need to use the except. That's it. There is no change.
Okay.
Is it clear, or you
And
want me to explain with the example?
no,
Let
I
me give
actually
the
I have
better.
a little knowledge on SQL and all those things. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I came here for Python automation. Um,
Okay, nice, nice, good. I already explained, right? Python, why it is came into a
yes, yes.
picture nowadays. Select star from table A, okay, minus select star from table B. Done. This is Oracle. Okay, just this is my target. This is my source table. This is my target table. The data validation, complete data. How much of it is
Mhm.
a millions of record or thousands of records? It doesn't matter. This SQL it will validate. When we are getting a zero result means both the data it is matching. Coming to SQL Server, simple. Nothing it will change. It only change instead of minus except. That's it. Just I am giving you one example. So how it will be changing.
Are we
So
going to
can we?
automate the ETL process in this course?
Yes, yes. This is we will do. That is the once we good with the Python basics, then we will learn the Python libraries for how we can achieve these validation in Python automation. Right? This is we done SQL, right? We want to do same in a Python. Yes, that we will perform.
So it will take care of the entire process of extract, transform, and load, is it?
No, no, no. Tool is different. Don't confuse. Okay. The tool, ETL tool, Oracle or Azure or the Google Cloud, those are the tool it will transfer load. As a ETL tester, I need to make sure that already transferred or unloaded data is as per the business requirement or not. So ETL, the low ETL concept and who will data engineer will write the code and he will configure that tool and he will load the data. As a tester, we want to make sure that what he used the tool and what is the code he written and he loaded the data is as per the business requirement or not.
Ah, okay, okay. So we
Is it
validate
clear?
the we
Yes,
validate the
yes,
data that is
yes.
in data warehouse.
Yes, 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 that's it. Is it clear right now?
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Anyone
what
have any
about?
question?
Yes, I have. What about
Mhm.
when we have a flat file as one of our source? So
Yeah,
their
that
SQL won't work, right?
yeah, that's why Python came into a picture. Before Python, there was a Unix commands were there, but with using Unix commands, 100% validation we are not able to do that. So that's why Python came into a picture. Using an Python file system, what we will read that plot file into the data frame. So what is the data frame? Data frame is nothing but a data table. Once the data table is ready, then we can play with all our Python libraries.
Okay.
Got it right?
Yes, yes, I got it.
Yeah,
So
what I will do, I see my classes. I want to be not in like when I explain the things and this is no. Please be, I'm requesting again, please be mindful. Practice, practice, practice. Whatever it comes, SQL practice, Python practice, practice, practice makes man perfect. Okay, that should be there in a class. When I teach something, some topics today, and I will give the end of the day as in homework for you guys. Please do that. You will come to know when you when you come across your own syntax error, right? Then it won't forget you in a lifeline. When you written the code, there is no invalid table. Then what is mean by invalid table? What is mean by syntax error? When you experience it when you are own, right? Then only you will come to know how we need to fix that error. Any questions from anyone?
Okay. All right. I wanted to know maybe, as I said earlier, I haven't done like physically done projects, any project so far. It's only hand-on skills that I've learned by myself. So if maybe I take this course, where can I fit? Where can I apply? Where can I start like applying these skills? Which areas can
Okay.
I maybe work?
Yeah, this okay, right? If you are already working and you didn't work on any ETL project, right?
I
Then
haven't.
you, yeah. So the Python and SQL, especially for we can use Python only ETL project. But coming to the basics Python, then you can enhance your skill with the different libraries and you can go with the any domains you want. But when you know Python plus Python pandas, then again you can involve in an ETL related project. You can practice like you can take any raw data or Excel data, you can compare yourself, do exercise yourself. Like we have thousands of record here, one file, thousands of record in a different file or database. How I can validate these two? Mainly coming to the database, or take the any table you want to get, having an example employee table, you want to get the how many employees are there in the table, how much highest salary is there for that employee.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
mainly on data, where data projects it comes, so you can use your skill.
Okay.
Any questions, guys?
I have one
Okay.
question. So after the course, can we get any help in like resume building?
For those related, you can reach out to the details which is present in this uh, the group. The,
Who is the point of contact for that?
we have in details here in the group.
Mhm.
You can reach out to. I will drop off. Okay, in our group only. I will drop off once again the contact detail for
Okay.
any. As I told guys, today was I did as a demo session. Okay, so
Mhm.
tomorrow onwards the regular classes will start. You guys are interested my the way of teaching and the concept isn't clear as per in detail or the basic level of understanding I given you guys, and you liked my way of teaching, please do the registration, and tomorrow onwards for the same time the classes will start, and I will drop the contact number. So for any more clarifications or more information, please reach out to the course related. Reach out to me for as Sudha asked questions regarding the resume build and all, right. So I will drop the contact details in the group. you can reach out to me. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you once again. Thank you all for joining this session. We will see you
Thank you.
tomorrow for same time in IST 9 p.m. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.